What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Been looking forward to today because I'm finally going to get the Mk2 out of the garage and drive it for the first time this year. I've also got to fit the brand new bumpers that I got sprayed a couple of weeks ago, so you'll be seeing that as well. I've been doing a lot of preparation off camera, just getting it ready for its MOT this Friday, but nonetheless I thought I'd bring the camera out for something a little bit more exciting than just refurbishing parts like I've been doing the last couple of weeks. Without further ado, I'm going to show you these bumpers. I paid £250 to get them sprayed. As some of you might have known, I got them for my birthday last year and just never got around to getting them sprayed, but I'm so glad I have because they come up amazing. Here are the bumpers, freshly sprayed, perfect match to the car. As I said, I did pay up a little bit on the price to get these sprayed, but the quality is certainly noticeable. Really happy with them. I've had bumpers sprayed in the past and they've just been a really shit quality. I've already put the trim on the rear bumper along with the number plate light. I've still got to put, there's two little plastic they're like screw retainers for the number plate, and the two little bits of trim that go on the front one that I've still got to fit, and I've also got to put the end caps on. For the rear bumper ends, I managed to get some new old stock genuine Ford ones. Didn't come with reflectors, so I've cleaned them up from my old ones, but once I get them out of the packet you'll be able to see that they're in mint condition. As for the front bumper ends, I did look for some new old stock ones, but they were either far too expensive or they're just really bad condition, so I've had to settle with my old ones, which aren't really in a bad state at all. They're worn, but I'm quite happy with how they look. They're quite presentable. No sort of massive dents in them at all. So what I opted for is I've got some of this Protex textured coating. Someone was talking about it on the forum on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, so I thought I'd grab some of it. It does say black, and these are sort of quite dark grey, so I'm a bit curious as to how well this is going to come out. So I'm going to try it on one of my other old bumper ends first, and then if it looks alright, then I'm going to do it. I'll be spraying these front ones as well. Right, I'm not quite sure yet whether this coating is actually a waste of money or not. I've got a really old bumper end here. I've just sprayed it, so it's come out really quite dark. I have just sprayed it though, so I'm going to let it dry, see what it looks like. But for the time being, I'm going to put these old bumper ends on, and yeah, just roll with that at the moment. And then if I want to spray them, then I will. Just wanted to show you lot what the new old stock ones look like. They're absolutely faultless. Really, really happy with them, and I got them. I think I paid £35 for two, which is a bargain because you normally get one of these go for £35 to £40, so I'm really, really happy with them. I'm not going to waffle on now. I'm going to fit the bumper ends and get these bumpers put on the car. One thing I'd done to the rear bumper that I didn't mention a minute ago was the fact that I put some hard wax on it. I'm using this Colanite stuff. It's pretty good. I use it on all my cars. But yeah, I've already applied it to the rear one, so I'm just doing the front now before I put all the trims on. That's the rear bumper all fitted. It's quite hard to get and record, so when I bring it out, be able to fully see it. That's the bumper all waxed up now. Just a little bit of protection on it before it goes on the car. What I would have liked to do before these end caps and the bits of trim go on the front bumper, I would have liked to use Carbon Collective trim restorer, but my dad's actually borrowing it at the moment, so once I've got these bits on, I'll whack that trim restorer on them another day. These are the little grommets that hold the screws in. It's worth noting, if you're going to swap your bumpers, then make sure you keep silly things like that because they could be the hardest things to find again. But yeah, they just, well, they're meant to clip in there. There you go, just goes like that. just giving you a little update on the bumper end that sprayed. I don't really rate this stuff, to be honest. I don't know if it's because the texture of this before was quite rough, but it still shows up all the imperfections and it's much darker than what I need. I really need a dark grey one of them, but even still, if it turns out like this, then yeah, I think that's a bit naff, to be honest. Both the bumpers have been put on now. I just need to put the two front wheels on. On a little side note, this hose was leaking. That's why I changed it in a previous video. And I left this overnight last night and nothing dripped down from it. So I'm really happy that I've fixed that, ready for the MOT. But however, putting the wheel on, I did, if this will focus, I did catch the caliper a little bit. So I'll whack a little bit of paint on that before I put the wheels back on. I'm just going to start up for the first time in like 6 months. So guys, it's been a couple of days and I got the MOT done, as you just saw from that picture, a couple of days ago, and it all passed. Took it the same place I normally do, no advisories at all. Also really happy with how the bumpers look. The rear one looks perfect with them new end caps, but the front one I'm definitely going to have to get some new old stock end caps. And I also need to get the 2 bits of plastic trim because there's a couple of little clips broken off one of them. But overall I'm really happy with the job. And the bumpers just finished off the car because they were letting it down quite a lot last show season. Also, I never got around to fitting these, but I've got some old style number plates. That's silver and black, so I'll be fitting these soon, ready for show season. I think they'll make the car look a lot better because a car of this age with modern number plates on it, it just doesn't look right, even though that's what they're meant to have. Either way you look at it, I'll be running them anyway. So I think that's about it from me. I've got a new intro, so let me know what your thoughts are. If you don't like it, let us know and I'll change it back to the one before, but just want to put a little feeler out there. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more and like the video because it really helps. But until next time, see you guys later.